Hey.
These young niggas wearing them do-rags.
Young niggas wearing them do-rags.
This ain't no fashionable do-rag. This one of them joints that you
for the crib.
For the crib, and it gets the job done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You had that for a long time.
That's high school, what?
Yeah, we ain't let that motherfucker go.
That's what
Hey, you still got the brush.
Yeah, the same brush,
Same
everything. If it works, then why am I getting rid of it? You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
All right, now. We ready?
Let's do this shit.
Let me get y'all on my Instagram. Hold on.
What it do? What it do? It's another episode of Jazzy and Facts on Wax. We got a special guest in the studio with us.
Hey.
DJ P Forreal.
How y'all doing? Y'all good?
What's up, my nigga?
Hey, I'm alive.
My nigga got the do-rag
He got the do-rag on.
Full-blown
from
do-rag.
12th grade.
From 12th grade.
With the hole in the top.
With the hole in the top. My nigga. Niggas ain't getting rid of their do-rags.
Y'all better stop playing with me. It's a good do-rag.
I still got my do-rag.
See?
Niggas ain't getting rid of the do-rag.
Niggas ain't getting rid of the do-rag.
Give them my do-rag.
First and foremost, DJ P Forreal. We all know that you're DJ for Mr. Uzi Vert, but for the people that don't know, how did you link up with Lil Uzi and, you know, all that shit?
Uzi. All right, so even prior to Uzi, you know, I did a lot of stuff in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So all the clubs, I did a lot of college stuff. Whatever. I went to Clark.
And you from New York?
I'm from New York.
What part of New York?
Born in Queens, raised in Long Island.
Okay.
All right, so I grew up in a town called Islandia, but I went to school in Central Islip. So I was like on Long Island, suburb New York.
Okay.
Cool.
The rich part.
Yeah.
The good part.
The good part. I'm not. I don't want people knowing how much money I have.
Okay.
Say no
The
more.
poor part. Let me go say
I could be poor, rich, middle. You don't know what I am. You know.
There it is.
But all right. So so I did a lot of stuff in the city. This guy named Pat. Right. Pat's part of Generation Now.
Okay.
He used to come to all the college parties, whatever, give me music to play, whatever it may be. And when Uzi needed a DJ, so this is like old Uzi. This is when Uzi came out with like Money Longer.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, this kid named Uzi needs a DJ. So I'm like, you know, Uzi. I didn't really know who he was. I knew who he was because he had a song called What You Want, right? ASAP Ferg.
Right.
So I seen him on World Star. I was like, song's cool, you know what I'm saying? That's the last time I heard him. But then he came out with Money Longer. I'm like, okay. So now I was like, all right, cool. So went to the studio, blah, blah, blah. Had a meeting. That's when I already knew Drama and Cannon and everybody because they know my father. And we had a prior conversation too.
And we're going to get into your dad, too.
We got to talk about daddy.
We got to talk about Pops. He legendary, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, so that's how it happened.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Well, now that we're talking about daddy, it's time to talk about daddy.
Let's talk about daddy because we you know, Pops is legendary. Prince Paul.
Yeah.
He worked with from Wu-Tang to Tribe Called Quest.
Yep, Tribe Called Quest. De La.
For real? Did he do something for real?
Yeah, he did produced the first 3 albums. He got Grammys with them.
Man, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Chris Rock.
So you growing up, you walking around the house, you looking at Grammys in the house.
Yeah, I mean,
it's safe to say you didn't grow up poor.
Hey, I don't know.
Very safe to say.
I don't know. Am I poor? I don't know.
I don't know. Poor people.
I'd rather.
We need the poor people to call in and see how many of y'all motherfuckers got Grammys in your house. You know what I'm saying?
He's just walking past.
I'd rather people think I don't.
You
have
blessed.
anything,
Is it?
I'm cool.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
How was that though, growing up, knowing that your dad was a hit producer and DJ? Like, how did that inspire you to become a DJ? Or did that inspire you to become a DJ?
Definitely. I mean, it was a thing. Like, I don't know anything else. Like, you know how people like, I grew up in the music thing. Like, I really grew up in the studio. I've seen my dad produce RZA, and you know what I'm saying. Even when RZA, when he first started to doing Wu-Tang or whatever, right? So, you know, my dad did I seen everything. You know what I'm saying? I seen all the artists. So,
is it like a lot of pressure though to fill those shoes? Like, do you feel like, you know, like, damn, I gotta do this. I gotta take this to the next level. You know?
Yeah, in a sense, because it's like, well, ultimately, I know I don't want to put myself down like this, but I know I will never kind of like accomplish those things that he did because, you know, he's like the pioneer of hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
He created some type of like some few scratches in DJing, and like he was the first person to have hip hop skits on a hip hop album. You know what I'm saying? So there's a few different things that, you know.
Right.
I just will never accomplish, but it's hard, definitely, because people look at me, especially old heads, look at me like old hip hop people, and like people that's like in the music industry, like, oh yeah, you're Prince Paul's son, you should know, right? I'm saying you gotta be up here with it,
of course.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely not it's not easy, you know what I'm saying? But it's still fun. You know? I make it super fun. For myself.
So I'm guessing your first equipment had to be Techniques.
100%. Yeah. I grew up on vinyl. Like, I'm a real DJ.
You're a real DJ.
I grew up on vinyl, and I had bad turntables. I had Techniques. You know what I'm saying? My dad purposely bought me bad turntables so I could learn how to DJ. For real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So can you break them down? Can you
100%. I can
clean them, everything? I know
everything.
this.
From stylist to
I can't clean. I can break it down, but as far as putting it back, I can't.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not getting crazy like taking the belt off and everything.
Right,
I'm not getting that crazy, but. I had to learn how to do it. I know how to fix my own speakers.
Man, I go right over on Edgewood to Beat Lab.
To Beat Lab.
I go to Beat Lab. Hey, holler at my boy on Beat Lab, and he clean my shit. So.
but yeah, as I learned, I was from a kid carrying crates of records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm playing like Simon Says with Fred March in the club. Wow. I'm a kid DJing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
How old did you start? Or how old were you when you first all right, let's do it?
I'm not gonna lie, when I first started DJing, I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? So I want to do kid stuff. I want to play basketball, I want to do whatever. So I was in and out, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I started like 10.
Like, were you like, I'm focusing on, like, I got to take
when
this
I
for
started
real.
focusing on it was probably when I got into high school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But prior to that, like, I'll DJ like a few things here and there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the kid prodigy to my father, you know what I'm saying? So people look at me like, oh, because I was able to DJ. It was like a natural thing.
How's your relationship with your dad?
Oh, it's my best friend.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah.
So does he give you like I'm just trying to envision this, like, does he give you a hard time? Like, I don't know now, like, he's like, that makes this whack, or
oh yeah, 100%. What?
Oh, straight up?
Well, he's hardcore.
Y'all laugh about it, or is he like, nah, like, he's like
serious?
Oh,
He'd be like, because here's the thing, right? If he wasn't a hard critic on me doing whatever, I wouldn't be good.
Right.
Like, you know how parents like quote the kids, oh no, good jobs. No. If he did that, even my production, right? He told me, yo, that's whack. With a straight face.
Wow.
And I'm a kid. Like, what I'm saying? I'm like, man, so that's crushing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So, but it also helps you.
Well, it helps. You know what I'm saying?
But these kids nowadays is like, they're soft.
You know what I'm saying? They're so emotional. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talking about themselves. What are you talking about? So it's just like, if I didn't have that, if I didn't have him going like, yo, no, that mix is whack, or yo, fix your cuts. Like, the first time I DJ in front of a crowd, it's a place called Ninja Factory in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Right? I think it probably shut down now, but I was a kid. I think I was like 14, 15.
Right.
DJ in front of the crowd. And
this is an adult crowd.
This is an adult crowd, right? I was opening up for Jazzy.
Okay.
From Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Mad nervous. I'm not really DJing.
Now your dad's right there though.
My dad's right there.
Right behind you. Just in case you fuck up.
Actually, I lied. He's on the floor watching me like this.
Oh, shit.
Right, okay. He's like, I want to see what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I DJ in the crib all the time. He's like, let me see what.
Straight up.
So,
you say you 14?
Like 14, 15,
okay.
Right? So, DJing. And I just started learning how to like scratch really good, right?
Yeah.
To me, I thought I was scratching really good. I was doing okay, but I thought.
Right.
So I'm trying to like blend stuff together, whatever. I'm scratching. He came to me on stage. He's like, yo, if you can't do something, don't do it.
Damn.
Man, in the middle of my set, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, yo, come here. He's like, yo, if you can't do something, don't do it.
Wow.
He's like, yo, scratching does not sound too good. Just stick with the blends.
Yeah.
That's mid-stage. That's mid, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he kept it gangster with me.
Real though.
So if he didn't do that, then I'll still be like doing whack scratches. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so that's like a kid playing basketball. You trying to do crossovers and you just a shooter.
Right.
Like, just go spot up.
Just go shoot. Be Ray Allen. You know
embrace your calling. Yeah. Right now, that's not you.
You not Kyrie. You Ray.
That's it.
That's what my dad did. He told me who I was at the time.
You're Ray Allen.
Yo, yeah, you Ray right now. You not Jordan yet, but you good at this one thing. So you stick to that one thing.
Stick to it.
You know what I'm saying?
So are you still on turntables, or have you switched to the controller world?
Oh no, I hate controllers. I can't stand.
I told you.
I love controllers.
Me and my gal on the same.
It's easy for me. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing like the feel of turntables, the scratching and blending. Don't sound like nothing else. However, because I travel a lot, because I'm 112. Damn it, controller, put it on my back. I'm out.
And some controllers are kind of heavy though.
Some of them are heavy.
But here's my thing with controllers, right? controllers. It's almost a cheat code. Some of a cheat code, you can press a sync button and you blend everything.
No,
together.
it is a cheat code.
So,
not almost.
Not
Like,
almost.
that's
It's definitely a cheat code.
So when I see DJ, I'm a DJ. Word. And I see a full-blown controller, you're not DJing, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know the steps of DJing. You don't know. If I put 2 techniques in front of you right now, you freeze up.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Not going to lie, I don't spin on techniques in the club. I use CDJs because that's not realistic no more to DJ and wax in the club because people start bumping, you skipping, the bass.
Right,
it's not how you back in the day clubs, you didn't have that much bass and whatever. So,
Right.
I mean, you did, but it's not the same song.
It's not the same.
So you think scratching is dead?
No, it's. And if you're in a club, like you get down like that, that's dead.
That's dead.
Back in the,
That's 100% dead.
So
Back in the
where's
day,
scratching alive? That's dead. It's dead.
That's
Scratching
dead.
in the club is
If you do a
dead.
few things, you know, cut it in a few quick, for like
Right,
5 seconds, that's cool. But if you're sitting there going back and forth with doing tricks and shit, like no one's doing that. Like,
Yo, you battling with yourself, my nigga.
Niggas like
You battling with them demons.
Yeah, niggas gonna be like, bro,
That shit in your head.
you good,
Scratch
nigga,
it.
but nigga, I wouldn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas not really.
And I don't think the average person appreciate it.
Yeah, like
That's the thing. Like the average person.
So it's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead.
You know what it is? There's a different respect for music, period. You know what I'm saying? So back in the day, you didn't have much of, you had the DJ and the MC.
Right.
And that was really it. Now you have a whole lot of everything else. You know, everyone wants to make music. Everyone wants to be a DJ because it's more accessible.
Right.
Back in the day, it wasn't like that. So, and then it was more of a show, too. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, I see my dad DJ, all eyes on him like this. Right? In the clubs and everything, it's all eyes is like this on the DJ. And people having fun, whatever. People really dancing.
He's still DJ.
Yeah, to this day.
He in Atlanta or New York?
He's in New York.
Okay.
He actually,
don't like Atlanta.
Huh?
He don't
He's actually
like-
moving out here. He's about to buy a house.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dope.
so.
He probably gonna get 3 times as much as
Right,
what he
right.
would pay in New York.
He's about to sell his house and get something way crazier.
No,
so.
I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
With the Grammys in it.
Post it up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to walk through and get a little inspiration. You know, we gotta get your dad up here when he how soon he moves.
oh yeah, my sister's still in high school, so when she graduates, she's gonna come out here. So probably another 2 years.
No,
Okay.
But he's
But
prepping
does he
himself.
come down here often or?
Yeah, he was DJing something for Super Bowl. It was
Okay.
him and I want to say Clue. It wasn't Clue. It was somebody. Who's the dude that produced all Jazzy stuff?
A guru.
You don't know. You don't know. He produced. You don't know. He produced. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
My boy.
Just Blaze.
Just Blaze. Yeah, Just Blaze.
He was DJing with Just Blaze.
Just Blaze. That's
Okay.
dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, that was been.
So share some of the coolest moments you done had, like just in your DJ career so far. Maybe like 1 story, 2 stories, whatever you want.
See, like you had those moments, right? And I was telling Jazzy about like the first time I DJ for Gotti. You know, I'm from Memphis, so
Yeah, right.
my favorite rappers are Jay-Z and Gotti.
Right.
So the first time I got the call to DJ for Gotti,
Yeah.
my nigga, I never.
That's
get
amazing.
nervous. My
Right,
nigga,
right.
what? I'm talking about. I started with Gotti, nigga. I used to be at the mall, like, standing outside, like
Right.
waiting on Gotti to come outside.
Right,
like,
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for me, that first time getting on that stage, that big stage, like 60,000 people, right? And I wasn't nervous at first. It was just my man B called me.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting ready. Literally, my foot is on the step, getting ready to walk up.
Yeah.
He called me. He like, bro, whatever you do, don't fuck up.
That's me.
And my nigga,
It's that one friend that's like, yo, bro, hey, bring that fuck up.
whatever you do, my name is on the line. Whatever you do not fuck up.
Yeah.
And that's when I got nervous.
Right.
And I'm like, oh shit. And then I told her, like, once I touched the turntables, it was like everything just disappeared. I was just so focused on him and just getting it right.
Right.
It was an amazing show.
Yeah.
So that's like one of my highlights.
Right.
You know, for me personally.
See, and like, you know, it's crazy. Like, this is gonna sound real, like, maybe spoilish, but I grew up with my father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I done been to concerts with like all these crazy people, and like I've been backstage with. So it became kind of normal in a sense. But I would say, like, for me, like personally, doing my own thing, because even when I came out to Atlanta, I purposely I didn't bring my dad's name up at all. I want to see if I could do it myself.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I did, and so for me, even like my own personal DJ accomplishment, like DJing Coachella was
That's
like
dope.
it was Uzi, like even just going to Coachella period to perform,
Right.
Yeah.
it was like a big feat.
Absolutely.
But being on the biggest stage of Coachella,
Yes, sir.
or the second biggest stage, I think we was like at the time the second biggest stage. So just being on stage and you have 50,000 people looking at you like this, and like it's like You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though the eyes aren't on me, if the focus wasn't on me, it's the fact that I'm still like as a DJ, accomplishing this, and people like will live their whole life and not barely DJ clubs and shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
what's yours, Jazzy? What's a moment where you was like, man, like this shit is dope, or this is, or inspired you to just go to the next level? Like, God damn, I want to take this shit to the next level.
I would probably say, so this was back when Finally Famous 3 happened. And I believe Big Sean was going through if they want to keep him or not. Like it was on the verge of like they was about to drop him. I believe he was with, I want to say Def Jam or Good Music. I don't know. He was with somebody. But it was this was his last, like, nigga, if you don't perform well, you out. Your ass is grass. And so that moment of him like being on stage and like telling me like, yo, I need you to turn the fuck up because this is my shit is on the line. And so, and he had and Cannon was supposed to DJ, but I think he ended up actually DJing for him at the end. But I guess just having that moment between the artists, like, because that was when I first kind of like really would start doing DJing with artists and doing all that. And I guess being on stage with Sean and just sharing that, because I never, that was my first time meeting him too. Right. So he talking to me like we met each other, like we cool. And he was just like, yo, I need you to do this, do that. And I don't know what, and I was on turntables or whatever. Scratching crazy. I went crazy. Like that was my first time, like, because prior that summer, all I was doing was practicing on how to scratch. Like I was looking at DJ Q Bird on YouTube and just, going crazy. So I guess having that time to do my thing, people actually see me and get the praise afterwards. Like it's phenomenal. It felt good.
Especially being a female DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot. Especially in the male-driven industry. So.
Yes, that was cool though. That was cool, man.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story with Uzi, right? And I know you got. He a funny guy, right?
He's super
funny guy.
Super funny, yeah.
I'm in LA. I walk outside. I can't remember the hotel.
I feel like you called me after this.
I called you right after this. I called this nigga right after this. So I'm walking out the hotel room, and I'm just by myself. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, damn, is that Uzi? Like he buys like no security. Like it was weird. Like he was just standing outside. Now this is a very nice hotel, might I add. Like I don't even think nobody, So he didn't have to worry about anything. So I'm walking out. The nigga is outside, like just smoking weed. And so I'm like, I ain't gonna say nothing to him because I can tell like he was kind of like, like he was kind of standoffish. I'm like, I can tell. I'm waiting on my Uber at this point. And so and I was like, yo, my man, I said, my man, DJ Forreal P. I was like, I don't know, I just gave him a compliment and whatever, and just kept it super short. But he started engaging with me, like he started just talking back and forth. So I was like, all right, cool. So now I DJ for Black Youngster. We here, we doing this, whatever. I'll tell Youngster we gotta lock in, we gotta record, whatever. So we just talking, like just some funny shit. This female walks up, my nigga. This girl walk up. Randomly, like she walked up and just stood in his face. And so she just said, not hey, I'm a fan. She said, Uzi, let me hit your blunt. My nigga. So Uzi gave her the meme look like the meme joint. I said, oh, I seen this shit in real life. And so he was like, just give me a second. I'm just talking to my man, whatever. He curved, just real smooth, because we were really talking. And she literally came in between us, stood in the nigga face like, nigga,
give me a blunt.
Let me hit your blunt. Like, oh yeah, I like your shit too. I like your shit. And he gave her the blunt. After we finished, it was like half of it left. Like, here you go,
bitch.
He walked back in the room. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got any funny ass stories or like situation where you're like, man, this nigga is funny as hell?
Yeah, I do. Well, I can't really say him on the radio.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing like PG.
I gotta think. There's so many different moments of of some wild stuff.
What you think on that? You think what y'all got next? Where y'all going next?
We go to Miami for Rolling Loud.
Okay.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. and we do we go to Mexico, I believe, for some festival, whatever, and yeah, until further notice of anything else that he's putting out.
So mine is Uzi. What's next for P Forreal?
P Forreal. So, P Forreal, I have my own clothing thing going on. I don't know if y'all seen it. I need to get y'all some hoodies.
Okay. Yeah, I take a video.
Small. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's all right.
Nah, that's all right, my nigga. We not the Breakfast Club yet. That's it. If he was on the Breakfast Club, this nigga would have came bearing gifts.
Signed and everything.
Niggas don't respect DJs. See, that's why we made this show. That's why DJs don't even respect other DJs.
Don't even respect.
No, you know it's my fault because I have Cannon and Drama's hoodie. And this been in my car.
Then he do that.
No. Listen. They've been in my car for the last month. It's my fault, but whatever.
So that means we ain't gonna get our shit for a minute.
You working on your merch?
Merch going on.
You producing?
I produce.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm just riding these waves.
You got any? What you listening to? Like what's right now? What's in your car? I mean, and from that, like what you're listening to in the car. Like any new artist that you like, oh, he up next. Like he
new artist wise, I think the baby's cool.
Okay. The
baby's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool.
I like the baby.
Yeah,
the baby, he been on the ground for a long time. He used to open up for us a lot.
Yeah.
He has the dude has really, really good energy.
Yeah, he does. Super.
He has star power. Like I can see him because he walks in the room and control the room.
Yeah.
That's
dope.
And I remember seeing the crowd, like when he would open up. He would just demand their attention, like when they didn't know shit.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, he do got some cool records. And after his show was over with, like people rapping his shit.
Right.
You know, so I've seen the growth. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, but yeah, that's totally true.
So what's in your whip right now? You didn't answer that question.
See, I grew up in the old school.
Don't be afraid to say.
so like,
what you listening to?
I listen to old J. I listen to like, you know what I'm saying?
Which old J?
I'm talking about like Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint J.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Top 5.
Dynasty.
Top 5 J albums.
Top 5. Woo.
What we talking about?
Number 1, Blueprint. That's number 1.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Number 1, Blueprint.
I ain't mad at that. I'm gonna go Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt.
See, you can go back and forth with those two.
They're both great. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm not mad at you for saying that.
Both great.
My number 1 is actually the Black Album.
The Black Album.
I'm not mad at that.
That's number 1 for
That's a great album.
That's a great album.
The Black Album following that, so you can go those 3 for me.
Yeah.
But what's next? So you got Blueprint,
Blueprint,
Reasonable Doubt.
I'm gonna go Black Album.
Boom.
I'm gonna go Dynasty.
Okay. The Dynasty. It's rare you hear people say the Dynasty.
Dynasty is hard. Y'all sleep on it.
I don't think
I like
ever
the Dynasty. The Dynasty intro was like
the Dynasty intro.
The intro.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
God. And then you got the song with Snoop Dogg that was slept on.
Yeah. Definitely slept on.
Last joint, I'm gonna go like I'm gonna go something random like American Gangster.
Okay.
American Gangster. I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at that at all.
I ain't mad at that.
That was a classic album as well.
So you listen to Jay. What else you say you listening to?
In the whip, I don't know. I have my own playlist. Oh, so y'all should know I have my own playlist on iTunes.
Man, promote yourself,
it's
man.
It's the P Forreal playlist.
Listen, man,
on iTunes.
You gotta promote yourself. What you got going on? We want to know about the DJ. That's why we decided to do this shit. We want to know what you got going on.
So yeah, I got my own P Forreal playlist. I'm actually about to start working with Spotify soon.
Okay.
So that's about to be on the ground rolling soon, and yeah, so y'all look out for Spotify playlist, and I got an iTunes playlist.
That's dope.
I have a Pandora station.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
You rap?
That's cool.
No. No rap.
I feel like I have to ask that question.
I stay in my lane.
There you go.
There you go.
Taught you that early.
There you go.
Your dad taught you that early. Like,
Shout out to
stay in your
Pops.
lane.
I know what I'm good at.
Right.
But I had an album. Me and my dad put an album out a few years ago. Right?
Okay.
So it's called Negroes on Ice.
Okay.
Hey.
Right. So what it was is it's a play. So I traveled around. I did like maybe 20 shows of it's a stage play. It's a one-man show. So I was on the stage.
So you're an actor?
Yeah, I'm an actor. Y'all didn't know. So
you talking to yourself?
Yeah, I was talking to the crowd. So what it is like, you ever see John Leguizamo? He has John Leguizamo does. He has a show. He's on stage. He has props, whatever. He's talking. He's telling the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But every time he tells a story, let's say he's like, yeah. So I walked down the street and a car hit me. Boom! So you have a huge explosion, and the car might come out the side of the stage. You never know. But that's what it is. That's a one-man show.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing. But we was the first father-son duo, I guess, to put it on wax. I just put it on wax, period, ever. So you never had besides comedy albums, huh?
It's like all streaming. All streaming.
I believe it's on iTunes. it's on Spotify. I don't know, but I know it's definitely on iTunes. It's
Negroes on Ice.
It's called Negroes on Ice, and yeah, that did that like right out of high school. So
that's funny.
I listened back to it now. I was like, "Woo, this is rough." You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's put together very well. Like it's very witty. And you have to have a really high sense of humor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you have to understand.
To get it.
Yeah, you have to understand dry humor.
Dry humor. Yeah.
So it's like, but that
a lot of people not smart. They don't.
Yeah, it's very witty and like I'm goofy, so you know that's what it is. So yeah.
Last but not least, one last question before we get you up out of here. What inspires you?
I have to say my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my inspiration, because at my age now, he had about 6 #1 albums. You know what I'm saying? He was working with Kane. He was working with LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He was like, at the time, who's hot now? Like the Metro Boomin of the time.
Of the time.
Pharrell of the time.
Okay,
so, you know
okay.
what I'm saying? So, you know, like, to be realistic with myself, I could do that. But honestly, I you know, it's not my thing. But I could try to work towards it. You know, and that's my thing. You know, so I always work towards trying to be as great or not better, you know.
That's dope.
What's your social handles?
So everything is DJ P Forreal, DJ P Forreal. That's Instagram. That's people still on Facebook.
Yeah,
Facebook?
family.
Like,
your whole family on there.
Everybody in high school still on Facebook, right?
Granted, follow P Forreal on Facebook.
Yeah.
Granted,
hey, follow your uncle. But Facebook, Instagrams, Twitter, Snapchat's all DJ P Forreal.
Yes, sir.
Email to djpforreal@gmail.com. I make everything super simple.
There it is.
For the simple minds.
There it is.
All right. Well, that's
we definitely appreciate you, my brother.
Yes, we
y'all.
do.
This is fun.
This is the one text, man. He said, "Listen, I'm coming through." I love it.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Hey, I love y'all. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Another episode of Jazzy and Facts on Wax.